don't actually believe that, right? No.
I mean, he might
We continue, and the story continues.
be. Wait, doesn't he have a better record? He doesn't have more championship rings, but his record.
I absolutely love this film.
Get into that.
We're giving wrestler.
Hello. Hey, made it.
We're going.
We watched this whole series, and it is such a brilliant way of bringing the story to life in a comedic way, and you are brilliant.
I gotta tell you, it's like the role fits you like a crisp shirt, man. Like you had it in your drawer for a long time. So easy to watch. You gotta tell, like, it's gotta be one of the most fun productions. Ever.
Yeah, so much fun. When I heard about the project through Shamir, who's one of the producers, I grew up in a track household, track and field. So my parents, they loved it. So I instantly knew what the story was. Where I think, you know, it hit me a little different than it would hit other actors. So, and then when I read the script, I was like, oh, this is a different take on what we all know, what we thought how it was. So the interesting part for playing this character was trying to find out, you know, all the actual stuff that people see on the outside. You have, you know, his story, and then the script, and trying to make it all blend into one. So that was a challenge.
And you were born in '88 when this race happened.
Yeah.
And were you a fan of Carl Lewis or Ben Johnson?
Both. I was just a fan of track and field.
In general.
Yeah.
You liked one better than the other?
Oh, yeah. Well, I gotta say...
Ben's in the other room. But yeah, so you must have watched the race over and over to kind of capture what the essence of Carl.
Oh, not only that, I watched all races. All of it, from the early stages to the end stages to the retirement to the national anthem to everything. Yeah,
so it's in you. So this all made so much sense to you to be part of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, we were going through some behind-the-scenes footage, and
There's behind-the-scenes footage?
Photos.
This is a photo.
And we just couldn't stop laughing at this photo because it just kind of captures everything.
All of it. I want to give you this, though. Look at this.
Shamir.
Look at this expression that you can't see behind you. It's so telling. It's so full. The two nemesis.
Yeah.
Right? Here?
Yeah.
Who is your nemesis, would you say?
In real life?
Real life.
Let's get in there.
In real life.
Oh, man.
Who's your Carl Lewis?
Dang. Who?
That's a good question to you, too. I don't know.
It's fine.
I don't know. Do I have one? Do I even have one? I got to make one. I got to find one.
He has no enemies. He has no enemies.
You know, and the other thing about this, that one of the scenes where there's a picture of you in the background with Shamir, and you know, you've been in this business for so long in social media. Congratulations on all your success, first
thank
of all. Do you remember your first big advertisement that just meant so much to you?
Wow. Let me see. I remember the very first one I did. I think it was a Samsung.
Yeah.
I think that was back in like the Vine days. So it was like 2012. And yeah, it was the first time when I realized, like, oh, you can get paid for this.
Right.
Because, you know, I think back when I started, there wasn't really a thing as a social media influencer.
Yeah.
But people saw that, you know, I was getting, you know, you get like 6 million views on some videos, and that's more than, you know, some TV shows were getting. So that's when it started to click. Oh, there's a business behind this.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, because it's your world, and we're learning from your world. To be honest, like I was on your page yesterday for like 4 hours. I think just kind of swiping through everything. And do you find that it's getting better for social content, or is it getting less successful than, because you started at a place where it was big? Is it still growing, you think?
Yeah. I think there's always, because now it's like, it's catered. They have, you know, the algorithm now, which it like caters to what you really watch. So now that you watch 4 hours of my videos, you're just gonna get everything me now.
Well, there was the last video you talked about LeBron being better than Jordan, so I wanted to pick up. I was like, wait a minute. You don't believe that, right? No.
Wait, when did I say that?
You said in a video, like 3 videos behind on your Instagram, that LeBron is a better player than Michael Jordan. It was a skit. And I was like, wait a minute. Does he actually believe that?
Oh, would I have my hand in my pants?
Yes! Would have your hands in your pants.
So we call that rage baiting.
Oh,
so,
was it ever?
Yeah, so you do stuff on the internet to like spark the controversy and make people, you know who's really good at it? Jake Paul.
Jake
really
Paul, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it's called rage bait.
Yeah. So you don't actually believe that, right? No.
I mean, he might be.
We continue, and the story continues.
Wait, doesn't he have a better record? He doesn't have more championship rings, but his record.
We get into this conversation all the time. It's like generational.
Yeah.
It depends when you were born and when you were watching, but for real.
Yeah.
When you watch the Olympics, is there a particular Olympic race? Because you talked about watching the races. Is there one that you absolutely just kind of blew your mind?
Well, the Usain Bolt, when he's running and just looking back, you know, like he dominated the sport, you know. That, and actually I went to the 2008 Olympics. Sick. So my friend, he won 3rd in the 100-meter dash.
You're kidding.
Yeah, Walter Dix.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so when I was training for this, I called him and he gave me some like tips and drills to do to get in shape for it.
When you were younger, in your mind, how close were you to being one of these guys? To being your career?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I never really thought that I would make it that far, but I would just watch it. It's like a little kid watching the NBA and being like, ooh, you know? So I was just a huge fan of it, from, you know, Ben Johnson, Carl Lewis, Maurice Green. You know, there's so many more. Michael Johnson. It's just, there's so many like iconic athletes in the sport of track and field that I just looked up to.
And for you to see Shamir become Ben, I'm assuming you got a chance to meet Ben before he started shooting.
Yeah.
Did he actually get all of who Ben Johnson is? Because I've never seen him this funny.
Oh yeah.
It was amazing.
When I have you talked to Ben yet?
No, we're going to.
You'll see. Like you'll notice his face will be really still and he'll move with his eyes, but he's always thinking of something funny.
He's always waiting.
Oh, he's always thinking of something funny. So like Shamir really captured that, I think, brilliantly, and yeah, when you watch it, there's a lot of heart to it, because then you realize like, oh, the scandal was a scandal, but the reason behind the scandal was something special.
Yeah.
Yes. I want you to take us to what it was like being on this set with this man together, because you guys go back and forth, and it's so snappy, and it's so fun, and it's so funny. How much of that is the writing? How much of that is the two of you, just the chemistry that you have together? Yeah,
I think it comes down to a mixture of both, you know? Writers did a great job, and then me and Shamir were friends, so it's like if you two were to just go back and forth at each other, like you did before we were rolling. It's like, it'll be natural, it's fun, you know?
Yeah. So will you be working with Shamir more often then?
I hope so, yeah,
because you guys really do have that incredible chemistry.
Yeah.
When you think of Ben's story, is there anything particular that surprised you? Because this took a different angle to what we've known before, and there were some conversations that happened that surprised me. So I'm curious to know, when you read it, was there anything you're like, oh, I didn't know that happened?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it was the whole, you know, Ben is the victim, you know, that they were out to get him. From the outside looking in, you don't really see that. And then you hear that all the time in stories. Like, the media will take somebody and flip the story around to make them, you know, look like the bad person when they didn't really do anything wrong. So it really, you get to look at it from a different lens.